what's good? How is everyone here? I hope everybody's doing good. And I just want to come on here and kind of update you guys on what's been going on with me. I know I haven't been vlogging or doing anything probably in the past like 3 months or so. I think the last vlog I probably posted was around my birthday or like before my birthday. I'm not even 100% sure. I have to go back and look, but at this point, whatever. So I just want to kind of update you guys on like where I've been for the past few months, you know, because you guys are like my family, you know, and I've kind of kept you in the dark on my life here recently, which I do apologize, but I was going through a lot. I've had a rough start of the year. You know, after I had that breakup with that guy, I don't know if I talked about it or not. I might have. But anyway, I broke up with this guy on New Year's Eve, mind you. Well, he broke up with me. And the guy had mentioned or talked about it in a video that he was like my best friend and all this other stuff, right? Well, he broke up with me because his excuse was, and I understand his mom had passed, right? But he couldn't figure out where his mind was at that point, you know, from what I understood it. Which was like, cool, you know, like, well, we can be friends, we can hang out, you know, like, when you're ready, we can start hanging out again. Like, I wasn't stressed about it, I wasn't worried about it. I was upset. I was really upset because, like, I truly thought I loved him at that point. And mind you, I was only with him for like a month, so, you know. But sometimes, you know, you're in love, or you think you're in love after a short amount of time, you know. But now looking back, I think it was more of a lust thing. And I love him, but not in that way. I loved him as a friend. I loved him as a best friend, you know. And so after that, the breakup and everything, you know, I went a couple of days like heartbroken and upset, and then I turned to anger, and then I was like, fuck it, you know, like, I'm not gonna dwell on this heartache, or I thought it was a heartache, you know. And then I was dealing with some stuff with my grandmother and my daughter. And mind you, this is all in January when this all started. And, you know, my grandmother's not living here at the house anymore. My daughter's not living here at the house anymore, so I'm all alone. And so I've been kind of like lonely and in my head. And like when you have depression, I don't know if anybody else understands this or not, but like when you have depression and you're by yourself, you kind of get in your head a little bit and you don't feel like doing anything. You don't feel like being motivated to do anything. You just kind of let the world pass you in a way. Or at least for me, that's how it works, you know. But obviously, you know, being an adult and having a life and having to go to work and make money and, you know, support my kid, even though she's not physically here living with me, you know, I had to keep going, you know, and that, I think that was like the hardest part, is to like make myself keep going during that month, you know, because I was just so depressed. And I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me about this shit, because, like, you know, I know everybody's got their own trials and tribulations that they go through and everything, and this is something that I'm going through right now, or that was what I was going through right now. And then February rolled around, and I thought February was going to be all right, you know. January was just kind of like a stump, you know, in the road. And I was working so hard to, like, you know, get back to happiness again, or like try to be somewhere along those lines, you know. And then my good friend slash ex-boyfriend passed away on the 6th of February. And he was only 37. And I had known him since I was 18 years old. I met him when I was 18. We started dating when I was 19. We've been friends throughout the year. He was a huge importance in my life. Even though I didn't talk to him regularly, like, he was that type of person that if I needed somebody to talk to, I could talk to. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have that anymore. And that was the reality of it, in that, to me, was that, like, you know, when I'm going through hard times or I just need somebody to talk to, even if it's just, you know, to talk to, I don't have that anymore, you know? So, you know, I kind of went through a weird funk in February where, like, I was just all fucked up, you know, and, you know, they had his funeral on Super Bowl Sunday. They ended up cremating him. He died of, well, he had complications. He had this, thing called cirrhosis of the liver. And it's like where, like, because he used to drink alcohol a lot. And, he basically drank himself to death. I mean, I don't know if he was drinking when he died. You know, I don't know if he was still drinking at that point. Because I know he tried to get help and go to rehab for it and everything and try to get, you know, good. But I guess apparently it went to his heart or something, and that's what initially caused him to die. So for that whole month, I was just kind of in a weird grieving state, I guess. And I don't normally do this. I don't normally pray, or I don't normally, like, talk to people that are no longer here on this earth, but I did talk to Dre. That's his name, my friend. And I said, I want to be happy, and I want you to watch me be happy, and me to one day find real love and someone that's going to treat me good and not going to bullshit with me, you know. And I was like, I just kind of was like, even though I was like, you know, a lot of this shit's like, you know, in my head, like, I'm thinking like this stuff's not gonna, you know, play out. I said, send me somebody that you approve. And, you know, I'm not really, like, necessarily looking for love, you know. I just hope is what I mean, you know, because I want to, you know, I'm 33, you know, and I want to settle down one day, and I want to be content in life, you know. And even though it's been fun being a single Dawn, you know, and, you know, doing my own thing, I want to do my thing with someone else, you know. I want to, you know, because one day my daughter's going to be grown and she's going to have her own life, and she'll need me, but she won't need me like she does now, you know. And I just want to have someone there, you know. I want a companion, you know. And, you know, I just said, just send me somebody that you approve, or that you know is going to work out, and you know that it, you know, they're going to treat me right, and they're going to treat Shiloh right, and they're going to treat, you know, my family's going to get along with, and not be, you know what I'm saying. So the month March come rolling around after that. I know I'm telling you a whole life story, right? So March rolled around, and I began to talk to this guy, and he lives an hour away from me, and he's we went out on our first date at the beginning of, I think it was at the beginning of March, or maybe it was, I think it was the first week of March when we went out on our first date. And I TikToked it. Not the whole thing, like, I didn't vlog like anything of our date or nothing. I just kind of was like, okay, is this outfit right, you know? And then I kind of updated everybody on live. Well, anyway, I really liked him, you know, and mind you, we've been texting off and on for a little while beforehand, but it wasn't nothing serious at this point, you know what I mean? Until probably like a couple of weeks before we went on our first date, we were talking about, like, you know, being in a relationship and going, you want to take me out and on a date? And I said, yeah. So we went, we hung out, and it was a good time. And I really enjoy his company, you know. He's 4'3", and I know I'm 5'5", so I'm like taller than him. So that's been something to I have to get used to, you know, because I'm always used to being with taller guys or taller people in general, because I think I'm pretty short, even though I'm probably average height anyway. But height don't matter to me. He's 36. He was born April 9th. His favorite color is blue. You know, he's so sweet and kind and, you know, a gentleman. And he makes me smile. He makes me happy, you know. I always want to spend time with him, but I know that situations with our jobs and stuff like that, and of course, you know, we live almost an hour away from each other. It's kind of difficult. So, you know, I go once a week to see him now, and stuff. So that's something good in my life, you know. And then March 17th, I wrecked my car. Yeah, I fucked her up. I will post photos here. But yeah, that was the damage caused by that wreck. And, you know, my bad luck started to happen again, you know, and thankfully my dad fixed my car. He found new doors, new tires, a new fender. So my car's on the road again. So my life now is okay. It's not bad right now. It's just okay. Because I'm not going to say it's good. I'm not going to say it's bad. I'm just going to say it's okay. Because right now, at this moment, I'm okay. I think my life is okay right now, you know. And it's April now. Knock on wood, nothing bad has happened so far. But then again, we're still in April. I'm just kind of hoping and praying that the rest of the year will be better than the start of the year, because 2022 started out really crappy for me. And I just hope that you guys are not mad at me for not vlogging anything during this time. I hope that you guys understand that, you know, I was dealing with a lot, between my depression, between the crap that went on, you know, months to month, you know, and each month I thought, well, you know, this month it's getting better. I'll pick back up on YouTube and do my thing. And that wasn't the case. But so far my life is all right right now, you know, and I'm not gonna say it's good or bad. It's the best, it's the worst. I'm just saying, like, right now I'm okay. I'm in an okay place. hopefully it'll get better over time, you know, maybe with all the chaos that I had at the start of the year. It was the universe putting me through a journey that I needed, you know, to make me stronger and make me understand, you know, and make me, you know, and have my eyes open and not take things for granted and this, that, and other. And yeah, so that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And like I said, I hope that you guys are not mad at me for not being on here a lot. And if you have any questions or comments about anything, just feel free to ask me. In time, hopefully you guys get to meet my new person, you know. But right now, I'm kind of selfish and I don't want anybody to see him right now. I want to spend time with him and, you know, get comfortable with him and stuff, which I am already comfortable with, but I want to get even more comfortable with, you know. But thanks for listening, and I guess I'll see you. Bye.